All right, so we watched a video from Uncle Nave, Uncle Nav. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but the streaming war is over. Piracy won. Let's see what the hell they talking about.
$150 just to watch shows per month. Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO, Paramount, Hulu, and Amazon Video. Then add the stuff that's not even on those platforms.
I'm sorry, Mr. Whitaker, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I said, God help me.
And if you're like most people, and I know I am, you're probably paying so much per month that when you look at your credit card statement, you probably don't even understand why you're paying for half of the stuff that you're paying for.
And I don't use credit cards, but yeah, he's not lying. He's not lying. I mean, me personally, I don't do that anymore because, like, you think I make anything, bro? I make cents off of YouTube. I don't make money. I make dollars. I make cents, bro. But like, when I did make some good stuff, I was like, well, why am I even paying for this? I don't even use it. What's the point? And then I just never got rid of it.
$430,000 in 1 month, Jordy? Huh? $430,000 in 1 fucking month.
Meanwhile, while you choose to be a good, law-abiding human being,
Where'd you get the car? And the suit.
I stole them both. A car from your wife, suit from your grandmother.
somewhere in the shadows, there's Piracy. Quiet, messy, and controversial. Doing something no one expected. I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, we thought pirating movies and shows was over. But guess what? It didn't just survive, it adapted. And now it's coming back and it's getting bigger and bigger than anyone would have ever thought.
Movie rights holders are now beginning to target people who illegally stream content online. This is being done with lawsuits that could cost thousands. And
you know why this will never happen? Why they wouldn't actually ever be able to do this? There's one simple reason. Because how? Like what? Like they would never be able to do it in the first place. Like you know what I mean? People who pirate things now. You think that's gonna just like they gonna be able to do that, bro? They're trying to make a few people like examples, but it won't do anything.
a Supreme Court of Canada ruling expected out today.
But you know why most people pirate now? Because things are too expensive. It's like let's think about it. Let's really think about it. Like Netflix used to be about like $5-10. Now I heard that it's about like $20-30 a month. It's like, why are they going up in price? Like what are you doing that's going up that you deserve to go up in price, bro? Me personally, I don't get it. Like Disney Plus, and then it's the split of everything, which I really don't like. It's like how like they have a few shows that's like right here, but then another few shows on here. Like they would literally have like season 1 through 5 of, let's say, South Park, right? For example, let's say South Park, for example, but I don't think it's actually example, right? They have like 1 through 5 on Paramount, but then 5 through 10 on Netflix, but then 10 through like 20 on Disney Plus or something like that. And it's like, why not all of it at one spot? Like, why are there 3 different spots, right? But at the end of the day, to be honest, like people it's too expensive, bro. Everything's getting too expensive. People can afford it. So what people gonna do? They're gonna try to find a different way to do it. Now, am I saying piracy is a good thing? To make sure my channel don't get demonetized, I would have to say no, guys. No, definitely not. Definitely not. But like at the end of the day, I mean, what you expect people to do? Like if you make like, bro, movie tickets are like $25-30 around, man, per person. You think somebody's really gonna pay that just to go see like a 1 hour and 45-minute movie now? Like nowadays, hell no. They just gonna wait for it to come out on well, maybe DVD, to be honest, and so they can like actually own it, or they gonna do like unforgivable acts.
Could potentially open the floodgates to even more court cases. Could also lead to a spike in your home internet bill.
I wish they would.
To understand what's really happening, we need to take a look at something. One of the major reasons piracy started making a comeback is the fact that so many people are starting to feel broke. And it's not just some people.
I ain't even fast watch this. It's just obvious sense. You make people feel poor, they're going to find a way to get it for free. You make them feel rich, they're going to give you the money. It's that simple.
It's society.
Like Netflix didn't have this problem when they were $10, but now they have this problem when they're $20-30 a month. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Itself from almost everywhere around the world. When you take a step back, you realize that everything is expensive. Food, water, and living itself, and even breathing. So many people will tell you that it's not that bad, but guess what? It is.
I think the internet swapping and trading of different things is pretty cool, man. Kids want to listen to music, you know. I don't think bands should be so concerned with making every penny that should be squeezed out of everything. It's like I want kids in Thailand to rock out when we show up at Thailand. You know, I don't care if they bought the record or not. If they download it off their computer, right on. If they taped it off to their friend, right on. It means they like music. I think people are too concerned, like, it's going to kill the record industry because we're not going to be able to make every penny.
So here's the deal. We thought streaming was meant to be a hero. Back in the day, we were happy that everything was so isolated in certain apps. We knew that we could go on one channel and watch the show that we wanted to watch. And that was the only place that we could go. And it felt wrong going anywhere else and watching that show because it felt criminal. And we thought streaming was gonna kill piracy completely off. And it was gonna give people affordable, legal, high quality access to their favorite content. And for a while it worked. People stopped stealing and downloading. They stopped going to shady sites and stopped digging through Reddit threads to find bootleg links to movies and shows because
You know why? Because the economy was good. Like, it's about the end of the day. People had money, so they was like, I don't care to spend it. You give people enough money, they will spend. That's why I don't get what's up. Like all these people are like, I wonder why people are doing this or that or this or that, or like why people ain't spending that much anymore, guys? Like, what's going on? It's like, bro, what you expect? You raise prices by like 200-300%, but then you don't raise the amount that they get paid. So now they're still on the base pay, but now they paying for more stuff. But they gotta start sacrificing things. And I'm sorry, but like they're not gonna buy your Gucci belt for $500 if they gotta feed their family like the same day, right? But I mean, some people will actually, to be honest. Some people get the credit card and they just be spending. But you know, I don't know why. I don't understand.
for $7.99, Netflix gave
It was $7. That's what it was. It was $7. See, I thought it was $10 back then. I knew it was like $5, $10, something like that. $8 a month. So like, what is it, like 20 now, or like something outrageous like that?
you everything. Life was good and it felt easy. But then as time went on, the big studios got greedy. They looked at Netflix printing money and thought, we want what they have. Subscriptions, guaranteed money. So they all launched their own platforms. First it was Hulu, then it was Disney Plus, then it was HBO Max. Then
Okay, can we first say how crazy it was that Disney bought out Hulu and then a couple of months later made their own streaming platform? Like, the youngest was like, we're gonna buy it out just so we can see how this works and then make our own.
it was Peacock, then it was Paramount Plus, then it was Apple, then it was Discovery Plus, and then it was ESPN Plus, and then it was YouTube Premium and Amazon Video. Well, now
You see all of that? Now imagine you paying for all of that. That gotta be at least like $300-$400 now, like out every month.
it's just chaos.
It's a cardinal.
The pie that everyone wanted is now gone. We ended up getting crumbs that got scattered across dozens of different apps, and it became
Or what I say? What did I say?
more expensive. Now the average person has to juggle 6 to 7 different streaming subscriptions just to keep up with the shows they already love. You want to watch The Office? It's on Peacock now.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
You want to watch the Game of Thrones? HBO Max. Stranger Things? That's still on Netflix.
Henderson.
He's back! He's back!
I'm back. You got the job.
You got the job! Yay! Oh!
What? I forgot this scene existed. I'm gonna be honest, man.
How many children are you friends with?
But wait, The Crown is only on Netflix, but outside the US in some regions because they removed it. Want anime? You'll need Crunchyroll, you need High Dive. Want K-dramas? Then you need Viki. Want sports? Well, you'll need Crunchyroll.
Can we actually talk about how like Crunchyroll really just like, I think like they bought out Funimation and just killed it? Like that's still crazy to me. I'm sorry. And y'all remember when Crunchyroll used to actually be a part of not High Dive, like Crunchyroll and High Dive. I think Funimation too. I can't remember if Funimation part of it or not. But they all used to part of like VRV, Verve. And then Crunchyroll left Verve. Like they said whatever, said them youngins. They were doing their own thing. Verve had High Dive left. And then I think didn't Crunchyroll just buy High Dive or something like that? I'm not sure. But I know I think they bought like Funimation and then just killed it like a couple of weeks afterwards, like a couple of months afterwards. They're like, yeah, guys, just come to our own platform service, okay? Yeah, we're upping the price. Why? Yeah, just we're opening price.
Crunchyroll, you need High Dive. Want K-dramas? Then you need Viki. Want sports? Well,
And by the way, if you didn't know, Crunchyroll started out as a piracy site itself, and now they're against it. I wonder why. It's like because they realized that they were losing money. Obviously, I mean, like I know no business that's doing streaming wants you to do that. Okay, it's bad, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it.
oh, good luck. To give you some perspective, I know you think this is overwhelming. The average person in the US spends close to around $508 a year, and that's just $48 a month just on streaming subscriptions.
That's crazy.
That number right there, yeah, it puts it into perspective, doesn't it? The system that was supposed to replace cable just became cable again, except this time it's even less convenient, it's more expensive.
And now they make you pay to watch ads unless you get the more expensive version. It's crazy, isn't it?
More restrictive and more annoying. And so many people started looking for another option again. And waiting in the shadows was piracy. But this isn't piracy, you remember, not LimeWire or sketchy zip files anymore. This is a generation of piracy that is slick. It's modern. It's called streaming. Platforms like F Movies, Soap Today, 123movies.la, and Watch Series HD.tv have risen and grown to take over the underground. And now it's not even the underground anymore. It's actually above the ground because of so many people being attracted to it. And this time, they're not hiding behind blinking ads and pop-ups anymore. These websites are fast, well-designed, and in many cases, more user-friendly than the legitimate platforms we pay for. Some of them mimic Netflix down to the layout, but without the ads, the login, or buffering. They've got the full catalog, global content, HD streams, subtitle support, even continued watching queues. In countries where certain shows or movies are delayed or geo-blocked, these sites become the only place where people can even access the content in real time. Apps like Pikachu, massively popular in India and Southeast Asia, are literally mini pirate Netflix apps that stream US shows, movies, and sports, and anime all in one place for free. And we're not talking.
Bro, can I tell y'all the amount? When I say the amount of like apps like that are on like phones, insane. Like okay, I'm gonna be honest, as a kid, you think I wasn't trying it out? I had an iPhone, I had an iPod, and I was like, oh, I don't have no money, I might as well try it out myself, but anyway, other than that, obviously I don't do that anymore, guys. Like I'm an upstanding citizen.
Talking about 200 people using this stuff, we're talking about millions, billions of site views and visits per year across the globe.
That there's misconceptions in the industry about what piracy is, right? There's assumption that what is piracy? Piracy is about people want to steal stuff from you, right? That they don't want to pay any money and they want to get your content. But when you look at the fact that these people have, $2,000 PCs and
that ain't nothing nowadays.
They're spending $50 a month US more on their internet connections. Clearly they're willing to spend money.
In fact, recent data from the...
By the way, I just wanted to say, gaming is seeing a lot of it too now. I wonder why. It's like when they up the price of gaming 2 times and then just expect people. I mean, I understand upping the price. You went from 60 to 70, and like some games trying to go from 70 to 80. I understand it, right? You got to make your money, but like at the end of the day, let's be honest. Like, bro, most people ain't paying like $70 to $80 for a video game. And I wonder why it went up in price. It's like because like they wasn't getting paid more, but their gains went up, and now they like, how the hell am I supposed to play this?
Analytics firm Muso found
I don't do it.
Over 215 billion visits to piracy websites globally in a single year, with over 80% of that traffic focused on streaming. But here's what really stands out: most of the people pirating, they already pay for streaming services. They're not avoiding paying; they just feel like they're not getting enough value for what they're paying for.
So I realized that there's a cheat code you could do on Netflix apparently where you Control-Shift-Alt-D. And when you hit Control-Shift-Alt-D, what you see is that you are actually getting a low bitrate 720p stream, even though you paid for 4K. Are they actually ruining the experience for somebody who's using a computer because they want you to use closed source platforms that give you more control?
Some of these people can't even find the content they wanted due to licensing issues. Others just don't want to pay $18 a month just to watch one show. And some and others are just frustrated that the content they love got deleted because some studio found a tax loophole. Like when HBO Max removed Westworld, a show they made, just to write it off and save money. Imagine subscribing to a platform only for them to delete your favorite show and then act like it never existed. And that's happening more and more every single month and every single year. Disney removed dozens of original series series from its platform, Netflix has quietly wiped out an entire seasons from its library, and guess what? Piracy scoops them up and hosts them forever. And suddenly the pirates look like the preservationists, while the billion-dollar studios look like the ones that are erasing art. That's the world we're in now. People aren't pirating because they love breaking the rules. They're doing it because the system we were promised failed. And they're doing it because convenience disappeared, prices exploded, and content got locked away behind paywalls, geoblocks, and corporate contracts. So the question now isn't why people are pirating, it's why would they stop now?
Picture your life in a place where everything you do, what you buy, how you behave, is tracked.
They have an unprecedented level of control when it comes to the choices, communications, and private transactions that citizens are making.
See, look, the truth is someone's always paying the price. And when piracy wins, and it is winning, it's not the executives at Disney or the shareholders at Netflix.
It's going to be the people that
sting. It's the creators.
Well,
it's the writers.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's the production assistants who grinded 16 hours a day on the indie projects just to get them off the ground. And then you have the camera crew who got paid once, hoping the back-end royalties would trickle in someday. When content gets pirated, those
because you got to think about it. Like, if things get pirated, right? Bro, the billionaire, the not billionaires, the CEOs are still going to make their millions. They're like, you think they're going to take a tax cut? Hell no. But like, they're still going to make their millions, right? And then but it's going down to like the actors and all them. Like, they won't really actors, writers, and all that. Most of them like live off the royalties, right? So it's like, then that's like how many times people like watch it, or like it usually like how many times people play the thing on like TV or whatever, right? But like, it's like if people pirating, like, let's imagine like everyone pirates, right? That means nobody, let's say this movie come out. Let's say Avengers the Swarm, right? But everyone pirates it. Nobody watches it. That video gets no money from anybody because everybody pirated it. Now, like, the people that worked on the movie won't even get no money. Like, the actors get paid because, like, I mean, they get that one-time thing. They won't get any royalties out of that, but they get that one-time thing. The director get paid, but like you said, the cameraman and people like that live off of it probably won't. The studio gonna get paid regardless. I mean, to be honest, if anything, they just write it off and then like save some money, right?
those royalties vanish.
It hurts like the working people that work on it, like the actual people that's working to work on it.
They disappear. And then on top of that, the visibility tanks, budgets dry up, and studios, they start playing it safe because they can't risk it. They start taking less creative risks, slashing character diversity, cutting jobs, and then pumping out reboots that nobody asked for. Because look, I mean, it's a ripple effect. You lose originality, you lose variety, you get endless sequels, spin-offs, and recycled IP that no one asked for. Because it's cheaper to bet on something that's already worked than to gamble on something that's new. That's why everything in theaters feels like it's a part 7 of something.
That's why most theaters don't do it now. That's why most, like, look what they're doing now. Like, bro, we even get over, like, it's starting to have, like, it's look like they starting to come back with, let's release some regular content, right? But like lately it's just been a reboot. Oh, sequel. And it's like, bro, it's like, can y'all make something new? Like, try something new, but they don't want to try anything new because they don't want to lose money, right? Because like, nobody want to lose money. They don't want to lose money because, like, I mean, they like, what if it don't work out, right? They're like, what if we like do something new? We make something for like, let's say 100 million, 400 million, and we only get like they will have to make like 2 times that back to actually make a profit, by the way. And we only get like 50 million from it. This is like, oh well, now we just lost out on like all that money, guys.
Of some sort that happened 30 years ago. And a perfect example of this is the Fast and Furious franchise.
Can he drive?
Can he drive?
I ain't gonna lie, Fast and Furious franchise. I also think like I'll be honest, I also think the actors are keeping everyone alive as well.
You know what DK stands for? Donkey Kong. Drift King.
Me personally, favorite franchise, by the way, so I'm biased as hell, but I think it should have stopped after the last one with Paul Walker in it. Me personally, I think that's where it should have ended.
Drift.
It would have been a great ending, bro.
What do you mean, drift?
I don't know why people hate Tokyo Drift so much. I loved it, bro. Like, I really did like Tokyo Drift.
Still need a dictionary?
Like, seriously, these guys went from street racing to fighting nuclear bombs. Like, where does it end? But don't get me wrong, the studios do fight back. They sue piracy websites like almost every other month. The thing is, they take down mirrors because that's exactly what these piracy sites are. Sometimes
Yeah, it's like the head of like that dragon and like the mythical being. Like you cut one head off. I think it's like a hydra or something like that. You cut one head off and six grow back. Like literally, you take down. You can take down 100,000 of these sites. Like 500,000 to go back. Will be up in the next day. It's really just a lose. It's like a lose. It's a losing battle. It's really no point. Like be like you take down one, two pop up. You take down two, five will pop up. You take down five, 20 will pop up.
Sometimes they might block the domains, they might blacklist or put stricter copyright laws, but the thing is, you shut down one and three others pop up in a different country with completely different laws and different names. A perfect example was a website which was called Soap Today, which got taken down for like a week, and then right as soon as it was taken down, 16 other websites popped up with the same exact UI. But here's the kicker. The more
like one thing is 123 movies. Like it got taken down, and then it was a .com, and then that got taken down, and then it was a .co, and then that got taken down, then it was a .ca, then that got taken down, then it was a .to, and then that got taken down. And it's like it just comes back with just a different whatever.
aggressive the crackdown gets, the more people start sympathizing with the pirates themselves. Because look, the pirates right now are considered the Robin Hoods. People don't want to be treated like criminals.
I wouldn't even say the more it gets, the more they sympathize with the pirates. It's more like they just like people just gonna understand. Like people understand. Like they gonna look out for their best interests, and they like, do I really care that a billionaire is losing out on money, or a multi-millionaire is losing out on money when I can't afford anything, and they want me to pay like $20-$30 a month to them? Nah, not really. I'm gonna just go pirate it. That's basically what it's like.
Criminals for trying to watch a show that used to be free with their subscription last month that they paid for. And they don't want to pay for more and get less and be told it's their fault for sharing their account with their cousins. See, look, I mean, it's creating a divide, not just between the users.
I'm still surprised people just gave up that quick with the Netflix thing. Makes no sense to me. Oh, like that was insane. Because trust and believe, all the other ones are probably going to try to do the same with like, hey there, buddy. You're sharing what now? Yeah, get them up out of here.
In the platforms, but between the artists and the audiences. The people who actually care about the good content are caught right in the middle. They want to support the industry, but the industry keeps on making it hard to do the right thing.
Yeah.
There's another thing I have to make a password for, another thing I have to sign up for, and it drains my bank account, and I'm just so sick of it!
But look, there's something deeper that's happening here, something that goes beyond prices and platforms or which show is available where. People are starting to emotionally check out of this entire streaming ecosystem. We're tired. I mean, you're tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's called streamer fatigue. Like, bro, like every couple of months there's another streaming platform. And it's like, bro, at this point, most people are just like, I'm done. Like, okay, I understand when there was Netflix. Okay, Hulu. All right, ESPN. Then it's like, oh, Disney Plus. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember Disney as a kid. Oh, HBO. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, Amazon Prime. Oh, really? Walmart Plus. Oh, okay. Target. I don't know. Target Plus 2. Oh, Apple TV. Oh my god. And it's like at this point, it's like 20 of these. It's like 20 of these, bro. Like, why would I'm done. And they just walk away from the table.
Paying more for less. Tired of opening Netflix and seeing nothing new worth watching. Tired of being treated like.
I'm be honest. Netflix is gonna find their next hit, Stranger Things, and they'll be back on top. Like, well, they still on top, but they'd be like up here. Like I don't know what's up with them and their writers and like directors and them not making good stuff anymore. Like they used to bring out bangers like weekly and monthly. In my opinion, now it's just like, yeah, okay.
Where's the problem for sharing passwords? When the real problem is the studios milking us dry while cutting corners at every opportunity they see. There's a sense of fatigue, not just financial, but spiritual. Like, why are we even doing this anymore? Why are we paying? At first, streaming felt...
To be honest, one thing I do want to say, I know I'm pausing a lot, my bad, but one thing I do want to say is, if it does get bad enough, I can see people going back to just cable, like, to be honest.
exciting. I mean, every Friday there was something new that we were waiting to watch, something original, something worth talking about. But now it feels corporate, algorithmic, empty. Shows getting canceled before they even finish the first season. Promising stories getting buried under a mountain of mistakes. And
that is one thing that is true. Like nowadays, most like companies, they don't even want to take the risk. Like they so bad, they so much don't want to take the risk anymore that they don't even give like shows and stories time to develop. It's like bro, like it's a lot of stories that are like insane now that back then, like when it first came out, people thought it was garbage. People thought it was trash. It was like, I ain't watching this horribleness. And then like years later, it pops off, and now everyone's like, "This is the best thing ever. This is great. This is amazing." I think Breaking Bad was one of them. I think like I'm pretty sure Breaking Bad was one of them where like people didn't like the show in the beginning while it was airing, but then after it was done airing, everyone hyped the hell out of it. It was like, "This is the best thing ever. We love it so much." Now just imagine if they would have ended in season 1. It would have been, they would have been started on the bag. I know that much. But like nowadays, like most companies don't even want to give it a season. Like they be canceling mid-season. They're like, huh, enough people ain't watching this, man. Cancel it now. But like we got like 8 episodes that we already. No. You cancel that now, okay? We're just write it off, and we're just use it as a loss, okay? And it's like they don't care. They just don't care anymore. I'll be honest. I mean, me personally, I think what it is that they don't see the point in trying to build something new. They like, okay, obviously, like they try something. They're like, well, it's not getting the stuff we look like we want. Will it? Like sometimes you guys just take the L. It may and may not, but they just like no. They don't want to take the L. They just like we
remakes and spin-offs. And slowly but surely, people stop forming real emotional connections with the platforms and with the content itself. We used to have people defending Netflix like it was family. Remember when Stranger Things dropped the new season? It felt like cultural event.
Everyone was on their side, by the way. I was like, Netflix is goated for this.
If everyone wanted to watch it, and everyone did watch it. But now the hype comes and goes within 72 hours and it disappears into the algorithm void.
Yeah, I'll be honest, still haven't watched like the last 3 or 4 Stranger Things. What the hell is Red Sonja?
Meanwhile, on the piracy side, there's a weird resurgence of community. People in telegrams, groups sharing links, helping others find foreign subtitles, uploading lost media, even archiving content that studios themselves have deleted for tax reasons. I'm not saying it's noble, but it's oddly human. And once people disconnect emotionally from a platform, it's incredibly hard to win them back. You can't just throw a new Marvel spin-off at them and expect loyalty. Streaming services haven't just lost.
Marvel just haven't been good since the last Avengers, bro. I'm be honest, not gonna lie. Like I don't know what they're doing right now, but they need some new writers or something, bro. Bring back James Gunn, no something. I don't understand. Like the last good one that I seen was Guardians of the Galaxy. If that came out after like Avengers Endgame or whatever, but like if not, it was Avengers Endgame. Because god dang, that was so good. That was such a good movie. And now it's just like I don't know what they're doing. The only good one left is Spider-Man.
Subscribers, they've lost the trust. That's dangerous because once the audience stops caring, they stop paying attention. And once they stop paying attention, they stop paying. And that's it. And that's when piracy wins by default. Not because it's better in every way, but because the competition stopped trying to be worth it.
Nearly 1 million people cancelled their subscriptions with Netflix in the past 3 months, but the streaming giants expected to lose twice the number after years of growth. So the company is being hit by a busier marketplace and rising costs.
Illegal streaming of premium video content, particularly live sports, is surging worldwide, raising serious concerns for the broadcasting industry.
Y'all remember when what was it? I think it was the NFL owner or something like that was like he was trying to get I think he was trying to get like Congress or something like that to be to try to like put people in like I don't think it was put people in jail, but he was like trying to get like people like into serious trouble for streaming the NFL games. He was like, gosh, they're streaming these illegal NFL games. Like they're streaming the games illegally, guys. Like, can we do something about this? And Congress was just like, I don't know what you expect us to do. They're streaming it live. I mean, but like it was crazy. like I remember that. I don't remember exactly the words like verbatim, but I remember like something about him wanting to go to the government or Congress and like try to force them to help him fight back against like the people that's streaming the NFL games illegally, and they was just like, no. It was even NFL, NBA. It was like one of them big sports like conglomerates, bro.
Industry broadcasters are warning of an industrial-scale piracy crisis. Now, according to reports, criminal networks are illegally streaming live sports, films, and paid TV channels. High-profile football matches are the most targeted. Reports suggest illegal streaming of football matches are threatening the financial...
And you know why football is the highest? Bro, you okay. You want to watch a football game? You got to go through all these hoops. It's either one, you go to Fox. 2, maybe it's on HBC. 3, ACB, ABC, whatever. 3, maybe it's on this other channel. 4, it could be on the ESPN app, but like, now you gotta do this extra stuff. You gotta log in with your provider to like go do all all these loops to try to find it. And then 5, you're like, you got Fox Sports, but look, Fox Sports, it won't show you that. It only show you the one that's in your thing. And it's like, bro, like I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? So they was like you can watch the Packer game. I'm a Packer fan. They're like, you can watch the Packer game for free, right? I was like, okay, I want to watch the Packer game for free, and because like they giving me a free trial, I'm gonna watch the Packer game. Okay, it said free on Google. It said free when I looked it up on Google twice. I looked it up multiple times. It said that it'd be free on Fox Sports and Fox Sports Plus. I download the app and then I sign in. I put my information in, obviously, you know, yeah. And guess what? It wouldn't let me watch the Packer game. Now I'm trying to figure out why, but then I realized I'm like, wait, it's showing the team from where I'm from. So I'm like, what? So what I'm guessing, because the only thing that makes sense is that it is free, but it's only free if you probably live in the area where the Packs are from. I think the way it worked was that wherever you're from, you only can watch that team, even like, which makes no sense to me, because like just because you're from a place doesn't mean you like the team, right? Like I could be from Chicago and not like the Bears, but it's like, yeah. So yeah, that was crazy.
Stability of the global sports broadcasting industry,
and they don't tell you that they do it. They don't tell you at all. They just did it.
Don't get me wrong, I mean, there's still a way that they could fix this entire mess. A way to turn things around before the audience completely walks away. Which is what we're seeing right now. But it's not going to come from another subscription tier or another corporate rebrand or another spin-off of a 1990s IP that no one asked for. The only way streaming survives is if it goes back to its original promise, making entertainment accessible and affordable and worth it. That means stopping the endless price hikes and nickel and diming. It means bringing everything back together, bundling content, simplifying the platform, and giving people control over what they pay for. It means treating the audience like human beings, again, not just wallets with eyeballs. And it also means that studios need to stop fighting piracy like it's a war, and they need to start recognizing it for what it really is, which is market feedback.
I don't care how much my pay increases, I always pirate shows, not soccer matches though. I like watching them in 4K, but movies and TV shows, they 1080p pirate websites, so that's good enough. You know what I actually think was gonna happen? I think that they're gonna like the company's gonna keep upping it until people get fed up about paying it, and they're just gonna go back to cable. They're gonna be like, I'm already paying about like it's gonna get to a point where they're like, I'm paying like 100 to like 200 a month already on this. Like I was paying that when cable was a thing. I might as well just go back to cable, and then cable gonna have an insurgence. And then cable gonna be doing this thing, and then it's gonna start doing what cable was doing, where they just start upping prices for no reason, taking channels out of packages for no reason, and then try to upsell you it. And then that's when they're gonna start doing that again. And then streamers are gonna be like, guys, we're back to normal, guys. And it's just gonna be a fight back like that. I feel like that's what it's gonna be.
Piracy isn't just about stealing, it's about gaps. Gaps in access, gaps in affordability, gaps in trust. Fix the gaps and people will come back. Because people don't want to be pirates, not really. They want what's fair. They want good content.
Yeah, because like it's annoying. Like you gotta go through all these weird sites, and then you gotta hope and pray that it ain't doing nothing weird as well. Like, bro.
And the men behind one of the world's top websites for illegal file sharing are sentenced to 1 year in prison. The runners of the Pirate Bay are found guilty of promoting copyright infringement.
As long as they're gonna steal it, we want them to steal ours. They sort of get addicted, and then we somehow figure out how to collect sometime in the next decade.
But if the system keeps pushing out with higher prices, more restrictions, and less respect, then piracy won't have to win the war. It'll just quietly take over because no one showed up to stop it by fixing the underlying issue. So if you're watching this and you're nodding your head, maybe you're feeling what millions of other people are feeling because you're not.
Oh, I know I am.
That frustration, that sense of that.
Are y'all feeling it? Are y'all feeling it, chat?
Something is off. It is off. You're not crazy. Streaming got greedy and now it's going to pay the price.
Places where I was being pirated, particularly Russia, where people were translating my stuff into Russian and spreading it out into the world. I was selling more and more books. People were discovering me through being pirated. And then they were going out and buying the real books. And when a new book would come out,
see, that's how a lot of pirates actually do. Like a lot of people that pirate, like they will, like they will pirate the stuff. Like I know people that does it. I know people that do it. Like some of them will pirate, like they will pirate a game just to see if it runs on the computer, play the game, but then still go and buy the game. Like, cause I think like at that point it cancels it out. Like a lot of them will go pirate something, but then like they will also still go buy it though. Like if they really like it, they would go buy it and like just to show their support.
in Russia, it would sell more and more copies. And I thought that was fascinating.
Paid you money because I wanted 4K, because you advertise 4K on your website. So then when I go to your website to view the video, you give me 7.
This is the same thing that YouTube does, by the way. Like, I want to let that know. Like, me personally, I don't understand why YouTube added this. Like, they're like, oh yeah, we got 1080, you got 1080p, but like if you get premium, you get 1080p enhanced bitrate. What does that mean? Like, does that mean that 1080p is actually 720p now, and 1080p premium is just actual 1080p? I'm pretty sure that's what that means. I'm pretty sure they downgraded this to either 1080p to 720 or 1080 60. 30 frames, and this is 1080 60 frames or just straight 1080. I'm pretty sure that's what they did because they want people to buy premium, which means it has a market.
20p. If I had pirated your material, I would have paid nothing for it, and I would have gotten 1080p.
Yep.
I am treated better pirating Netflix content than I actually would be treated paying for Netflix content.
And if you ask me, I do think that piracy will continue to grow, and it will grow much faster than we had ever thought possible.
Piracy. Look, super mega rock and roll gods and superstars are just regular dudes like you guys. We punch the clock, we put on the pants, and then we blow people's minds. That's how we make a living. And then these pirates come and they steal all our internets. I don't know how they do it, but these pirates can bust into our entertainers' homes, make us walk the plank, steal our rockin' tunes, and leave us broke. Is that what you want, Mr. Long John Silver? What's your parrot gonna listen to when you go toe-to-toe against the English Armada? Jazz? I don't think so.
So that being said, thank you for watching.
10 years that destroyed Cartoon Network. I'm gonna have to watch that. Hey, W video from this man, bro. What's his name? Uncle Nave. Nave that Adapt Corporation that com, I guess. I don't know. Oh, something filling my eye. But anyway, I ain't gonna lie. W video, I ain't gonna lie. I'm giving this like W video. I ain't gonna cap. Like, go to your support, bro. Like, that was a fire video. But at the end of the day, I know this is 38 minutes long, guys. At 17, I had a lot to talk about. I'm gonna be honest. I think the piracy thing could easily be fixed. What they gotta do to fix it? 1, start making better shows, like hands down. 2, stop canceling shows instantly when they don't get the amount of views that they want them to get, or it don't make the amount of money that they want them to make, or that it doesn't get the amount of signups that they want that they thought it would get them the amount of signups. Right? They just need to stop canceling stuff. Let it live for at least 2 to 3 years, or at least 1 to 2 seasons. See if it works. If it doesn't work by 3rd season, you can cancel it. It's like at the end of the day, it could just be a tax write-off. Number 3. Lower prices. To be honest, they lower prices. Most people will stop pirating instantly, bro. Like let's be real. Because AAA people talking about, oh my gosh, they're not buying $80 games. They're not buying $70 games. Let me hold on. Where's it at? We can persevere. All right, don't worry about the background. Do you really think if games go back down to where it was like years ago at $50, you don't think people will be buying it up? You really think that GTA is going to be $100? Let's be honest. Can they get away with it? Yes. But guess what? Most people ain't buying it. That's the thing. Most people is not going to buy it because they won't have the money to buy it. So my opinion, right? What I think is like let's be real. If they crying about game, oh my god, it's like first of all, games should be cheaper anyway. They don't even print like disc anymore, so that's not an overhead they're doing. They just put insane amount of money into video games and then expect to make that insane amount of money back and be like, oh my god, we spent this much money on games, so y'all should give us this much money. Like, no, bro. But anyway, other than that, it's like if games went back down to $60, they probably will still be hitting record sales like they usually do. But since they don't and they keep upping the price, like what's gonna be next? $90 for a video game? Good luck. Anyway, other than that, I'll see you guys later. As you see, that's a follower goal for my Twitch thing. I forgot that was on there. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. If we have no followers here, it says GBS Plays, but this is GBS Racks. So yeah, I mean it's owned by the same person, me. Check me out on both my stuff. I'll see y'all guys in the next one. Peace out.